All right, I'm just making these videos, trying to figure out the answer. I've realized the problem I keep talking about is being an egotistical brat, power hungry brat. Um, Not really like when I say power hungry, it's pretty like what am I really? What kind of powers? Like I realize it's all delusional, so I may be power hungry at the time, or when I'm egotistical, but I don't let it go beyond mere illusion. I do realize that when I am egotistical, being a brat, that it is temporary and totally not like who I want to be. It's the effect of too much attention. It's the effect of wanting to uh, not let people down, but also it's the effect of being admired. So I'm trying to figure it out. You know, to me, if I was to, if I was sitting in a, let's say I was sitting in a room with myself, just my norm, my the the me that I can't be right now, the version of me that is like, this is all bullshit. I'm a vampire. I really don't care. That version of me sitting with the version of me that you know I'm coming down from being the egotistical, the you know if those two versions of me were sitting in the room, it would be a battle. It I know this, it'd be a stupid battle because the version of me that I like, the 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 non egotistical version of me would would just be sitting there being weird, just trying to ignore this asshole who thinks he's whatever. Just completely ignore him. I would be that version of me, version number two, should I say, would be busy doing shit. Would be you know thinking about um, meaningful things, selfish. Screw anybody else. I'm busy. I'm busy doing shit, and I'm probably I've got these like dark emotions, and I'm just like brooding, and I'm just like trying to be compliant with society, with societal norms and like saying nice things or whatever, but really, I'm just like, I just kind of want to be by myself, that's version number two. And version number one, the egotistical version that I'm saying that I need to work on and have a problem with, would be looking at version number two and thinking of ways to try to help him. Well, version number two would be like, the last thing I want is this asshole to talk to me. Um, Clearly, there's a time and place for both versions of myself. Um, but I'm working on correcting. I know I have a problem with version number one. I know the egotistical version of me is overwhelmingly overbearing and uncomfortable for myself. And I'm glad that I've realized the problem, or a problem that I have, and trying to do something about it. Uh, do it. So version number two would see version number one looking at him and thinking about things to say, and the version number two, the brooding, dark, selfish version of myself would start making like doing like feeling uncomfortable and probably would just be a complete asshole to the egotistical leadership version of myself, and would I think in that is the answer. It's just I would see the version that I'm coming down from, version number one, the leadership, as a complete joke. Like, look at this guy. This guy is a complete joke, and he's completely unhappy with himself. He's a tool. He has been tooled, and he is delusional, and he doesn't even want to be that way. So I'm gonna do him a favor, be a complete, take all my asshole dark energy and just destroy this guy's ego and enjoy and just show him how much of a joke he really is. It sounds, I mean, I'm talking about a version of myself, so I'm being very, you know, merciless without mercy. So I think that in that is the answer. That dark asshole version of me, version number two. It's just I need to tear myself down. I need to realize how much of a joke. Not so much that specifically what the joke is that my belief that people have placed in myself. I know that sounds like a terrible thing to say, but if the result that I want is to not be an egotistical brat, I think that is the answer to I don't know, to develop, to think of ways or to do something. I'm not sure what to do specifically, but this is a good example. You know, me talking about myself, the problem that I have, and admitting that I'm a complete idiot and a tool and a joke to such a fault, to such a degree that to do damage to that ego, to the very power that is coming from that version number one of myself, to to take away from the power of this version of me that I am having trouble um, with with becoming. So I think that is pretty easy for me to do, honestly. I'm good at being an asshole and just being an asshole to myself. So I'm not a brat. I think that's a logical, makes sense type of thing. I think it's pretty harsh. I think it's pretty cruel. But if anybody's gonna do it, I think I should. To my ego. And I know I'm really good at being an asshole. And I'm not doing myself or the world or anyone any favors by being a brat. So yeah. Alright. Thanks y'all for watching. Till next time.